So, okay, so good afternoon everyone. We're from Group 7 and we would like to present about the failure of the Google Glass through a perspective of actor network theory. So basically, the Google Glass was first introduced in 2012, and the first prototype was in April 2012, and there was like a live demo in the United States. You can see from that side, there was a skydiver who wear like Google Glass, and you can see everything above you and beneath you. Like you can see the sky, you can see the building below you, and in order
Just try to use the mic.
Yeah, so in order to attract much more larger audience, so the Google Glass has collaborated with a fashion designer, and they have shown the Google Glass in the New York Fashion Week, and this is in the middle of here. This is the fashion designer, and then from the lens of the Google Glass, you can see like the models to the runway of the catwalk. Okay, so it was the first prototype, and it was first launched in the United States a year later, which is in 2013, and the price is $1,500 US, and it's more getting widespread a year later, which is in 2014. So the main feature of the Google Glasses are you have the capability in taking picture, recording video, getting interactions, sending a message, phone call, Google Glass Hangouts, and also through the Google search. But unfortunately, they have some drawbacks, which are the battery only lasted for 4 hours, and they have a problem with the user interface of the voice and the touch, and it doesn't have like a great camera quality. So here, when we try to analyze using the actor network theory, we have identified the actor both non-human and also human. And here, the human are the Google developer, tech-savvy people, the general public, and also the government. So as you can see here, we have like separate sign, the green one and the red one. So the green one is the one that have been put into consideration for the Google Glass, like the key actor. But unfortunately, the red one, they don't put it into the consideration. And the non-human actor, the Google Glass itself, and also the privacy of the people.
So let's go back and think about what the problem that the Google Glass is trying to solve. Google believed that computers and internet had to be accessible from wherever and by as much ease as possible. So instead of even taking out your phone, lifting a finger, with the Google Glass you could just make a Google search, record a video, everything very seamlessly. And they were also able to get a good chunk of people to try out Google Glass and be interested in it. Most of these people were tech-savvy people who wanted something new, who wanted to try new technology. And so this is the reason why the Google Glass did find a good amount of hype and success in the Silicon Valley. Now, as we already saw that Google Glass also was demoed through skydivers, bikers, and also in a fashion show. They tried to make it look trendy and appeal to the younger audience and the more tech-savvy audience. And finally, we look at how they mobilize the product. It's through these tech-savvy people they took to the internet, and like a subreddit asked as Google Glass was made. People were talking all good things about it on the internet, and this is how more and more people started getting into the network. More and more of these actors who were tech-savvy people themselves started being a part of the network.
So basically, as the actor network theory itself, the network and the actor itself, like they have a symmetrical relationship. If they don't maintain the stable network, of course, it fails. And the failure is the privacy concern. Unfortunately, here, as we see the technology and the social, they're equal, they influence each other, and they also shape each other. The Google Glass mediates the privacy itself. But because some of the people don't feel convenient when some of the people are wearing Google Glass, so some of the business like a restaurant, a pub, and also cinema, they try to ban all the Google Glass wearers. So privacy become the concern here.
So, what did Google do wrong here is their actor network only consisted of a very small chunk of people who were tech savvy, tech enthusiasts, who were just in it because it was a new technology and something cool. But as soon as it came to real life usage, they forgot to consider not only the people who will use the Google Glass, but the people who are affected by the Google Glass, although they're not using it, which is the general public. So obviously, the people around the public were not okay with people being able to record them without having to show any actions of recording. Like, for example, if you're recording somebody through a phone, well, you have to hold out a phone. But if you're just recording somebody through Google Glass, nobody would know that they're being recorded.
Yeah, so because of that, like they could do like the taking picture and also the filming without the consent of the people. So with Google, the network filter itself faced the failure because they neglect the social aspect, which is the privacy of the people.
Yeah, so this is where the actor network of Google started to collapse, where they didn't include the right set of people